especially noticing your defensive intensity picking up. Like, what are you just feeling out there as a defender trying to make a difference kind of on that end?
Hey, just physically, just feeling better. Like is the biggest thing. Like just getting to where I want to be from a physical standpoint, and just using the games as like almost like Coach always says, use it as practice. So just trying to build my intensity as we head towards the playoffs.
You've played in every game. Is that something that you're taking a lot of pride in right now? And did you have to fight through, I guess, a little bit of a wall at any point? Just kind of.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, it's not easy to do, but I just try to take it a game at a time and give my best effort every single day and do my best to prepare myself to feel as best as I can going into each game. So it's a challenge for sure, but like I put a lot of work into my body and into the weight room and just trying to take care of myself. So I enjoy the challenge.
Did the All-Star break really, was that kind of the key for you to just kind of
Yeah,
get yourself back?
Yeah, more mentally than anything. Like, definitely had some knickknacks with my foot and stuff like that, and playing through some things. So like, it definitely was a reset, physically, but mentally as well.
The other thing that you talked earlier in the season about the work that you've done with Hines on your shot.
Yeah.
What's that relationship been like, and what he's helping you with, and kind of
man, Hines is amazing. Like, he's just like a workhorse. Like, he got a lot of responsibility from coaching staff and schemes and all that stuff. But like anytime like me and we want to get in the gym, like he a phone call away. Like even just before the game, before Shootaround this morning, like meeting him here early at the arena, make sure I get my work in, get my rhythm right. And then like that intensity definitely builds as we like head towards the playoffs. So it's like great. But like I said, he's a workhorse. Like he's a great, coach, mentor. Like, he wears a lot of different hats for us that, are really important.
What does he kind of say to you that resonates, like in his messaging to you about kind of working through everything that you need to?
He just really just kind of keeps me sane in a way, in many different ways where, just being able to relate. He was a former player himself. Just how he sees the game, his understanding. Like he's great in skill work, but just understanding the game and seeing what's going on. Like he's really great at being able to relate. So like I said, him just being there, being able to talk, being a shoulder that you can lean on, somebody you can talk to about anything is like great. So.
How do you feel right now about your 3-point shot?
Oh, I feel good. I feel good. It's just repetition. Biggest thing is just taking the good ones, catch and shoot, all that stuff. So, I feel good.
How do you feel about the 4-game road trip? Do you feel kind of the importance of things building with 18 games left and kind of we're in a stage where every game matters?
Yeah, definitely. It's been like that for a while. It feels like that really all season in the Western Conference. Every game matters, so you definitely don't want to let games you're supposed to win slip. But definitely now more than ever, the intensity is there, and just the importance. Like it seems like every game that you're playing against somebody that you're fighting for with in the standings or stuff like that. So it's important.
You guys have been playing really consistently of late, but when you do have a loss like Orlando or Philly, it seems like it's been a big setback. It's like, I think fans kind of wonder why those kind of things happen. Does it matter that it's kind of a blowout loss and those kind of losses when it does go sideways?
A loss is a loss, but you can't really dwell on the past. You got to keep moving forward. There's going to be peaks and valleys in the season, and especially in the playoffs, everything's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be perfect, but it's all about how you bounce back.
Has that kind of been the key? It's like you guys have gone on nice runs after you've had some of those losses.
Yeah, we've been playing well. Like obviously we didn't play well the other night. There's nothing we can do about that. We got to keep moving forward. And I think the biggest thing about our team is that we always seem to respond to adversity really well. So that's what I look forward to. I think that's what we all look forward to. I think if anything, it brings us closer together and we start to play even better basketball.
Do you feel like the bench looks a lot different than it did earlier in the year? And maybe it's still a work in progress as far as it's been good, but it can be even better by the time we get to the end of the season.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're still figuring things out, but like you can definitely see the talent, you can see the depth, you can see just different options and personnel that we can go to. So it's definitely a lot different than the beginning of the year, and I think it's going to be tremendous like asset and something that we can go to, especially the deeper the playoffs go.
There's a pace out there too, right? With Io involved.
Yeah, pace, and then you got Kyle, who's high IQ out there. So, and then you got guys who may play one night, may not play another night that can really help us win games. So, it's definitely a luxury to be able to have that in the NBA.
I was going to say, what have you seen Jaden take this game
I mean, really just be him, like, being aggressive every single night, focused, locked in. You can tell that, like, he puts in the work. Like, I see him a lot of times, when I'm in the gym at night, I see him putting in the work as well. So I think he's just trusting himself. His confidence has grown as the season has gone on, and, he's playing incredible.
It's been a minute since you were in LA. Like, is there still feelings coming back to this building, or are you kind of?
Oh, for sure, yeah, for sure. I'm just walking, to the arena this morning, and seeing, I still call it Staples Center, but still seeing it. Just like a lot of memories for me here. A lot of memories growing up as a kid. Watching Cole play here. So it's really cool. It's really surreal. Every time I get the chance to play here, and it feels like a million years ago that I was, putting on a Laker jersey playing here. But thinking back to that time, just an honor it was to be able to put that jersey on and, start my career here and learn so much. So it definitely, every time I come back here, I feel like I'm right at home for sure.
Jaden's been one of the better defenders in this league, defending that top matchup. What does he do to take on home?
He's just a freak. Like, to be honest, like, he can make mistakes and recover from his mistakes because he's just so freakishly athletic and long and agile. Like, he does things that, like, you just really can't teach on that end. So as much as it is like, effort thing and, all those, schemes and all that stuff, like, he has he's just blessed with an extreme talent on that end as well. That, like, it's like certain things, it's like, how did he recover, or how did he run a dude off the line, jump in the air, then recover and get back to the paint and block a shot or get a steal or whatever it is. It's like he covers so much ground on that end, and it's not something everybody can do.